Well, here we go again. Dove, yes, Dove, the soap company, they're deciding to stick their hands in video games and promote wokeism. It's from Zero Hedge. Dove produces ultra woke ad to change beauty standards in video games. Why is Dove getting involved in video games? Stay in your lane. Check this out. So here's an ad about a woman. I'll just play it for you. Check this out. Now all the fat comes out. Surprised she didn't grab a bag of chips. Let's make virtual beauty real. What is wrong with these people? Goodness, what? I cannot understand this push to normalize obesity. Look, I don't look. I'm not here to make fun of obese people, but let's read this article a bit. We'll talk about that more. It says the commercial is disconnected from reality for a number of reasons. First, it is yet another attempt to push the narrative that beauty standards are a social construct. This is false. Numerous studies show at least part of our concept of beauty is inborn. While the ratio might be debatable, the reality is that beauty is not in the eye of the beholder. It's not, sorry. It's hardwired, at least in part, into our brains. Second, overweight people are considered not beautiful or heroic for a number of reasons. Humans naturally gravitate towards symmetry. An athletic body or a body with more standard size to weight ratio is often considered more healthy and thus more attractive. Obesity is also a potential sign of lack of mental or emotional discipline and is viewed as a warning sign that the person is lazy or unstable. Being overweight increases the likelihood of future health hazards and a shorter lifespan on average. These are not things that fit the heroic paradigm. Sorry. And they are certainly not characteristics to aspire to. The solution is not to tell people that being overweight is perfectly normal, considering obesity is rarely possible outside the first world conditions anyway. Rather, the solution is to encourage people to better themselves. They are not perfect as they are. There's always room for improvement, and refusing to improve comes with advantages and disadvantages in life, whether they like it or not. And yes, this is absolutely true. Being overweight, being obese, it's viewed. This is just how it is naturally. As humans, we function like this. We see it as unattractive, and we don't see it as heroic. You don't see a fat Batman running around. You don't see a Superman is in shape. You don't see fat firefighters. I don't want a fat firefighter. Firefighter save me, trying to save my life. I mean, if you had to, of course. I mean, I want any help I can get, but at the same time, I want to see someone who's fit and in shape, who can do the job properly to save my life. I don't want somebody who is going to have to stop and take a breath, because they're severely overweight. I want somebody who is completely capable of doing the job. Now, we're not here to bash people that are obese. I'm not saying I'm a bodybuilder, but I do take care of myself. I do a lot of walking. I do a lot of treadmill. I lift weights. Um, I do my best to not be obese and overweight. Sure, I like to have a good time. I like to eat certain things, and I drink cocktails and beer and wine from time to time. But it is very important to take care of yourself as much as you can. Get daily activity, whether it's a walk throughout the neighborhood, lifting some weights, or taking a class, doing some cardio. It's very beneficial to your mental and physical health. But this article sums it up perfectly. Also, it says third, the ad ignores demographic and genre studies for female gamers. While leftists love to argue that around 40% of all gamers today are women, what they don't mention is that over multiple platforms and genres, women predominantly prefer to play puzzle games, sim games, and RPGs, and tend to avoid competition. Their least favorite games are action, strategy, combat, and sports related. The following video might help explain why this disparity exists. So here's a video right here that discussed that, but I'll put the link in the box below. You can check it out if you want to. But I never understood why this has all of a sudden become offensive to be healthy. And if you notice, a lot of famous men or rich and powerful or one or the other, they tend to go for more attractive and more fit women because they don't see it as obese being attractive. And yes, that may sound shallow to some, but it's just the reality of life. My wife is, in my opinion, an attractive woman, and she's in decent shape. And would I have approached her? Would I have been attracted to her had she been 400 pounds? Probably not. But the beauty that this woman holds physically is what drew me to her. Then I found out what kind of heart she has and what kind of a good person she is. And so I married her. But that's besides the main point here. I don't know. It's sad that Dove, who was supposed to be making beauty products, I actually have Dove and body wash. I mean, that's what they're known for. They shouldn't be getting involved in video games and promoting this obesity is fine. This whole thing we're seeing from the left. It's not okay. It's not. You see these commercials now with these big fat women on Victoria's Secret commercials or whatever, these lingerie commercials, this body positivity thing. It's fine just the way you are. Keep eating that cake. Keep eating those hot wings. Keep eating that ice cream without thinking about the consequences of it, without thinking about the negative impacts it'll have on your health. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's lunacy. I don't know, guys, but that's just my take on it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.